Inside. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Well, this is it, the final day of the season for teams to make trades. There could be a flurry of action as the day goes on, but before we get there, here's a recap of what went down yesterday. In the National League Central, the San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. The Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-2. The Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-3. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-3. Nathan Eovaldi got the win, number 7 thus far, leading the way for the Bo Sox over the Brewers 3-1. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-2. Tyler McGill grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 5-2. C.J. Cron had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 5-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Carlos Correa had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Twins to the victory over the Padres 9-8. Gleyber Torres went deep twice, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Royals 5-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Garrett Clevenger earned the 3rd W of his season as Tampa Bay downed Cleveland 3-1. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-2. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put up 16 hits on the day as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 13-2. They now have 5 straight wins. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Houston Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Also in Cubbies news, free agent Seth Lugo has agreed to terms on a 2-year deal with the organization. The St. Louis Cardinals took down the Nationals in Washington 5-4. Eric Lauer won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as the Brewers took care of the Reds 6-0. The Miami Marlins earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-3. The win
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they made it a laugher against
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cubbies brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they ran over the Reds 10-1. It was their 7th straight victory. The Buccos hit 3 long balls as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-2. Jacob deGrom got his 2nd W of the season as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 2-1. The Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 7-1. The Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Braves 4-1. The Toronto Blue Jays earned the 4-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-0. The Atlanta Braves pounded out 17 hits in this one as they ran over the Reds 11-3. The Padres combined for 4 total home runs as they plundered the
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. The Phils allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-1. The Brewers held the
Inside the Show with your host, Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs, 6-4. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, while the Padres sit in third place in the National League West Division. The Twins got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, 6-3. As of today, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, and the Cardinals are atop the NL Central. Graham Ashcraft won his fourth game thus far as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates, 6-4. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, Jack Flaherty earned the victory while striking out 11, leading the Cardinals to a win over the Yankees, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the DH, Leon Norman.
First pitch, 120.
Here's your 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a pitch. To the right side. Horner picks it up. On to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And that's in there for strike 1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Manny Machado. First offering, and it just misses. Cronenworth, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. But he's safe. Nola throw to first. Cronenworth dives back in. And he deals. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chopped out in front of the plate. Gets it to first. Machado out on the play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
Runner leads away at second. Got it. That ends the frame. Padres lead one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Leading up for the Cubs,
The wind of the pitch.
center fielder, Brandon.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Tap back up the middle. On to Beatty. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Rafael Devers. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. Short hop liner, handled it short. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Sander Bogart.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Sander Bogaerts now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there for strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the line.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Matt Beatty.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Yeah, there's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ground ball to the right side. In time to Wisdom. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. That one ripped right center field. That's back. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Tyler Malone takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Pickoff moved to second. Grisham back on a dive. And here it comes. Strike 2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. pitch.
Well, down 1-1.
Slow roller to first. He steps on the bag, and that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
The wind and the pitch. Swing, and this is whipped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Ian Happ bops one out of here. His first homer of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. He really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And it gets by him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter.
And first offering is fouled off.
Reyes.
And a pitch. That's to third, and that should be extra bases. Digging it out of the corner.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Nico Horner. A swing and a soft liner. And there's a base hit to right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind him.
Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
0-2 now. Rips that one to right. Soto makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Brandon Nimmo, the next Cub to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. Horner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Devers now. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Next offering is down low, and the count is 2-0. Right-hander kick steals, and a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Horner on third. Nimmo at second with one away. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Mike Clevenger. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Grisham racing over to make the catch.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this one. Line drive to short and caught. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 7 and the Padres nothing. Top half of the third inning, stepping in for San Diego, Noelvi Marte.
The shortstop, Noelvi.
The right-hander back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. Stays alive. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Righty delivers. Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a 3-2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. An absolute blast to left. And they slice into the lead. It's 7-1. And the batter now, Leon Norman. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Up the middle. Bogaerts with the throw to first. And one away in the top of the third.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Manny Machado up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Manny Machado.
And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs. That misses. And that is ball 1. That's a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's 7-1. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
For the Cubs, the
Going
right
one.
fielder.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The wide to kick the pitch. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That one felt good. And they add a run. It's 8-1.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
So digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He's already homered here in this one.
The first baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Wisdom.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Kicks and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Franmil Reyes. And he's already singled in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Clevenger, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off. The other way, Beatty. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Back here at the ballpark.